To a Nightingale by Charlotte Smith, 1749 to 1806. Poor melancholy bird, that all night long tell'st to the moon thy tender tale of woe, from what sad cause can such sweet sorrow flow, and whence this mournful melody of song? Thy poet's musing fancy would translate what mean the sounds that swell thy little breast, when still at dewy eve thou leav'st thy nest, thus to the listening night to sing thy fate. Pale sorrow's victims wert thou once among, though now releas'd in woodlands wild to rove. Say, hast thou felt from friends some cruel wrong, or diedst thou martyr of disastrous love? Ah, songstress sad, that such my lot might be, to sigh and sing at liberty like thee. Okay, this is a sonnet by Charlotte Smith. Let's see. She's an English poet. She was born in London. She spent some time in France and I think some time in Sussex as well. Let's see. I think she's one of the precursors of the Romantic poets. Let's see. She saw herself as a poet, but she wrote 10 novels and 4 children's books as well. Let's see. She she was married to her husband and had various children, but she left him because she just couldn't be with him anymore, and she then tried to support herself with this. Her husband was a spendthrift and always spending all of the money, and as a woman in those days, the creditors were probably always trying to get hold of her money, because a divorce in those days was not an easy thing to get. Anyway, what's this about? Well, this is a sonnet, an ode to a nightingale, and it's this is part of a revival of the form of the sonnet, which came from maybe earlier. And she's writing about a nightingale. She can hear a nightingale singing, and she's musing as to why the nightingale is singing, what it's singing about, why it has such a sad and mournful song. So, poor melancholy bird, that all night long tell'st to the moon thy tender tale of woe. So you poor sad bird, that you're all night singing to the moon, giving your tale of sadness, of woe, of how upset you are, because I can hear you singing all night, nightingale, and you sing this sad song to the moon. From what sad cause can such sweet sorrow flow? So from where does such a sad song come from? Where does it appear from? What is it? What is the origin of this? Whence this mournful melody of song? What's the reason? Thy poet's musing fancy would translate what mean the sounds that swell thy breast. So thy poet, I think she here is calling herself the poet for the nightingale, and she's wondering about why the nightingale singing, and she's going to translate what the sounds that swell thy little breast, what these sad sounds actually mean, and why it's singing with so much passion. When still at dewy eve thou leav'st thy nest, thus to the listening night to sing thy fate. So okay, she wants to know why the nightingale, it leaves its nest at dewy eve. Yeah, at evening, when the dew starts to form, the water starts to form, and the nightingale leaves its nest and sings about its fate, its sadness to the night. And then she starts to wonder, pale sorrow's victims were thou once among. So were you once a victim of sorrow? I love this pale sorrow, because this person personifies sorrow, and sorrow with a capital S. So were you a victim of sorrow, of that terrible person's sorrow? Yeah. But though now released in woodlands wild to rove. So you were a victim of something really sad, really unhappy, but now you've been released from that sorrow. You're safe in the woodlands, and you can rove, you can go wherever you want in the woodlands. Is that why you sing? Why you sing your sad song? Say, hast thou felt from friends some cruel wrong? So did a friend, or did some friend do you something really bad to you? Did a friend do something really cruel to you and make you suffer? Or diedst thou martyr of a disastrous love? Or did you have a disastrous love affair? Yeah? Did that kill you inside? Yeah? And is that why you sing your sad song? Ah, songstress sad, that such my lot might be, to sigh and sing at liberty like thee. So, sad singer, you are such a beautiful singer. Yeah, I wish that my world were like yours. I wish I could be free and sing about my sadnesses like you, but to be free and sing about so beautifully about the things that make me sad. So there you go. To a Nightingale by Charlotte Smith. She's musing why this nightingale is singing its sad songs. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To a Nightingale by Charlotte Smith.